When Diablo 4 came out, I had fairly favorable opinions of it. I thought that we're going to screw it up, and of course they did. Of course they did. But so I'm sitting there and waiting for the season, and we're excited, and then we get the season patch, and it's like they're nerfing my entire build, which was a ice wizard, which was using vulnerable. They nerfed vulnerable. They didn't fix my resistances because resistances did not work correctly, and they were like, "Oh, well, we'll fix it in season 3." And I'm like, well, bro, this is season 1. What the hell are y'all doing? What am I supposed to wait? I'm supposed to suck ass for 6 months? Yeah, pretty much. So I quit. They were the best part of Diablo 4 is the Helltides, and they nerfed the damn Helltides. I don't. And then the worst part of Diablo 4 is the 5,000 billion dungeons, and the nightmare dungeons are boring and awful. So they boosted them because I don't know. It became very obvious, especially after you saw the two down art ladies playing in a controller on the couch. That and their people were looking at their controllers and watching their gameplay, and it's like, dude, are they even playing the game? And it seems like they don't know what the hell they're doing. No, the whole damn dev team didn't know what they were doing. And so they almost immediately had to do a giant revamp of like loot. And so it's like, okay, so we're going to have the Diablo 3 loot 2.0 where they got rid of the auction house. We're going to have to do that immediately. And it took till season 4. So about a year later, they finally had it done. And that was the time I decided I was going to play it again. And it's I might have maybe 150 hours, 120, 150 hours between playing on the closed alpha, the couple of the open betas, the launch, and now season 4, and it feels so same. It feels so samey and dated. It feels like I've done those damn dungeons 7,000 million times. It feels like I've rescued the 6 prisoners 7 zillion times, put the fucking rock on the pedestal, killed the blood pile, and then encountered the tomb lord, and it's like it just starts driving you fucking nuts. I finally finished the renown thing because I hadn't done my renown, and so I had to do the renown. You had to do all of the Lilith statues, all of the fucking strongholds. I think there's 15 of them. Actually, the first time you do them, they're pretty damn fun. You had to get all the waypoints. You had to open up the hall of the fucking map. And then you had to do, I think it's like 105 dungeons. I'm not quite sure. It's like 100 plus. It's ridiculous how many of them there are. This was what they had set up as the combat. I mean, or the content of the vanilla release. And the problem is like, well, that kind of has this sort of cathartic thing the first time you're going through. It's kind of like Assassin's Creed. I'm going to check off all of these little check boxes and things, and slowly clear the map of these icons. Doing it again was freaking terrible, but they wanted you to do it again, and so players quit in droves, and they're freaking mad about how everything got nerfed down, and it's ended up being one of the worst patches. The season 1 patch ended up being one of the worst received patches in probably all of the video gaming universe. And you know what? They fucking deserved it. They deserved it because maybe you should know what the hell you're doing when you're big this game. It's like 4,000 hands worked on it. Well, they need like at least 2 hands who know what the hell they're doing. So they went through, and for season 4, they've revamped this loot. And so this new loot system, of course, borrows a lot of stuff from other games. The greater affix stuff is pretty much the exalted items, or the little purple tear items from last epoch. And then the pit is just greater rifts, except worse. And so I went through, I gave me about 50 or 60 hours, but honestly, I'm pretty washed on it. It's just, while the loot's there, it's good. There's stuff, it's just the Helltides are much better. It still feels like it's missing core stuff that just, there's no soul here. It's just no soul here. And it feels like they just stole a bunch of the ideas and then put them on their own. Helltides are the best thing they have going for this game, and they've revamped those. And so you could pretty much, if you wanted to, go 1 to 100 just hanging out in Helltides, blasting stuff, and it's like just continuously enemies and stuff going on. But I could see that over a period of time also getting old. But this is essentially a season to try to save the game in the state it's in so that they can get the expansion out, which is only a couple months away. And so I got a feeling that it will be the expansion itself that's going to give a giant overtune and overpass from the character classes and everything else. It's been kind of neglected. The freaking user interface is awful. The paragon boards are like pretty boring, and the way they're set up, at least for like something like Wizard, they almost lock you into using your damn fire burn enchant because there's so much damage reduction on burning enemies. It's like you feel like you're obligated to take the shit. But it's just we'll see. We'll see. I don't think this will be the first time that I might not buy the freaking Diablo anything at launch. As hell, I even played dang Diablo Immortal the day it came out. It's free or whatever on the PC. It sucked, but it's just how it is. So while the loot is in a hell of a lot better state and something to work with, the problem with stuff like the exalted items in Last Epoch is they really kind of make your unique shitty, and so it's going to be difficult to balance the uniques in the greater affixes. We'll see how that works, but this is entirely skippable for right now, and I'm going to apologize that my video is all washed out because I forgot to turn the damn game off the HDR mode to record. But you know what? To be this washed out, grayed up bullshit of just slop all over the screen. That's Diablo 4. It's super exciting, man, and I hope you enjoy.